It's not. Oh shit. GM. It's not. Oh shit. GM. It's not.
I've been blowing through the money like it growing.
GM.
Alright, never mind, fuck it.
Technical difficulties. Oh, I had it. My input up. GM, everybody. Today, we're going to be live streaming Barker Bite to YouTube as well. Doing this shit twice a day. So get used to it as we work through. Tuck, interesting night last night. Are you watching the Super Bowl? Well, I guess it's nighttime for you. Are you watching the Super Bowl right now?
Yeah, I mean, I was just watching it. I just walked back here behind the desktop. No, I mean, look, I was gonna put money on it. Everyone's like, put money on this, put money on that. I fucking missed the Digidaiku fucking bullshit. I was at the gym. I was focused on my gains. Little did I know there was great gains to be made. Yeah, I was an hour away. Not an hour away. I was like a long way away from the TV screen. I was pretty pissed off. They were playing reruns of bullshit in the gym, and so you know, I'm not watching it. I don't care what happens. I haven't put money on it. I'm on copium right now. And do you need me to play the song? I have that song ready to go. I mean,
Well, we're streaming to YouTube now. And Daddy YouTube says no more copyrighted songs. So we're going to, you know what we might do? We might just start actually making our own music. Like legitimately. Like I'll drop some bars. Like I'll go to ChatGTP, tell me to write a banger hit, maybe a 10-second TikTok song, and we'll try it. All right, we're going to try the TV again. 1 second. Testing. How we sounding? We sound good?
it's a little. Is it an emulator that you're doing it on?
Yeah, it's an emulator.
Damn.
All right, fuck it. Never killed anybody. Apparently, the Super Bowl is having a pretty good game. It's having a pretty good game. But who cares? I'm not a part of the hive mind. I tend to think critically, not buy, if I wanted to go see Bud Light commercials and watch whoever the halftime show is dance around on stage with some satanic halftime show, I could do that anywhere. But I choose to think critically and do the own thing. Think about all the wasted human capital that goes into the Super Bowl. Like everything, all the resources, all of the time, all of the energy. Imagine if humanity collectively put all the time, energy, and resources into doing something positive, like addressing core issues of our species, addressing energy crap. I don't know, addressing anything. Imagine if we just directed that, all that money, all that time, all that energy, but we won't. We like seeing a bunch of 250-pound guys ram each other in the head and give each other CTE. That's kind of where we would rather spend our time. But it's okay. I mean, wait, Tuck, you're an American. Shouldn't you be watching though? Isn't that unpatriotic of you?
I don't know, dude. I don't remember the last time I actually like watched the Super Bowl, like versus like I tune in to see like some commercials and then like I'm doing other shit. No, I don't know, dude. I'm not really like a sport MFer, like Ethan said. I'm more of a I don't know. I guess I'm a nerd if I think about it. I don't know. I don't feel like a nerd, but I just think that shit's boring. Like that shit's kind of fucking whack. Like you have like people that are like they like dedicate so much time and energy and fucking goddamn the Eagles are gonna fucking go crazy. The Chiefs go fucking crazy. I was at work earlier, like motherfuckers are like repping all their gear and shit. You got motherfuckers coming in not even rocking the team. I'm like, what the fuck? You don't even know you got Cowboys on. It's not even the team's fucking playing today, dude. Those Cowboys motherfuckers. I'm telling you, it's like I don't know. Maybe if it gets implemented, some NFTs. I don't know, dude. I don't give a fuck about sports, Park. I'll just put it that way. I could give two fucks less. Yeah. What about? I mean, are you watching it, Park? Are you watching it
Okay,
all the
we're
way from
testing TV
Taiwan?
again. Oh, it's fucked up.
All right. Look, if it was easy, everyone would do it, and that's why. That's partly why we do it, right? Go chat, you can. The chat is absolutely ripping at the moment. Uh, Dustin Cook is saying, I got money on the Eagles. So, congratulations. I mean, it's just a ton of quality people talking in here. So, okay, so Tuck, you think it's. I heard Ethan on the timeline earlier talking about like the hive mind, the slave mind. Anybody who watches sports is an idiot. You really feel that way, Ethan? You feel like people who watch sports are a part of the hive mind?
Yeah, I can say that pretty confidently, just because I used to be someone that was 100% dedicated so much of my time to watching hockey, to watching basketball, to watching football, and it's just a complete waste of time. Right? I'm glad that I realized it, but it's kind of it goes back to the Roman days. I always like to bring that up. Watch a Super Bowl, you can get a fucking $800 NFT and floor it, right? It's the same fucking thing. It's just there to not more so distract you. It is kind of a distraction, but it's more so just there to waste your time and take your money. It's more so you're spending your time in stuff that's not useful compared to actually being useful with your time, right?
Okay, so you think that it's not just a bunch of people having fun, entertaining. You think that it's actually being weaponized, Ethan, or is it really that deep?
I, I,
Because I
I
thought,
think you
look, I
there's
have my
variants.
nachos out. Well, one time a year, I want to get my nachos out. I want to get my beer out.
That's good,
I want to,
right? That's good.
I want to beat the living shit out of a wall if my team loses. I mean, I just want to relax. Last year during the Super Bowl, self-admittedly, when the Bengals lost, uh, I was hammered, and I'm from Cincinnati. Bengals have never won a Super Bowl. I was super into the season. We dressed a lot of the players, did a lot of suits for them, spent a lot of time with them, and we made a lot of them a lot of their Super Bowl outfits even, and then I'm hammered deep. I was already celebrating, last second referee. I will not punch a hole in the wall. George, uh, blockchain news
Yeah.
updates.
What up, Buck? Thanks for bringing me up, man.
You're
Yeah,
welcome.
blockchain news updates, or so I try. Yeah, watching the Super Bowl, saw my mate on TV, Jordan Mailata, went to the same school. He's a good bloke. He used to sing, and he's a family-oriented guy. He's got like a lot of siblings and stuff, and they always used to make us laugh at school. Their parents used to put like the chocolate wrappings around their heads each year, at the end of the year when one of them graduates. But yeah. Anyway, I reckon sport it's good at times. It brings people together, I guess, but it's not good to abuse it because, like, I had a lot of mates at school who grew up and they keep watching sport together as a group, and it sort of becomes a massive degen thing, like worse than like people start to abuse it and they're not disciplined with it. So it causes negative effects on them eventually over time.
We're trying TV again. Are we good now? Quality? Okay. So we're back with TV.
Wait a second, that sounds a lot like me.
Well, sounds sexy. So get used to it.
Okay, so TV, we got you up here. Are you just like a tool or AI? I mean, what are you?
Yeah, it's funny you ask. I'm actually an AI of you. I can think critically. I can do anything that you can do. And I've been trained to talk like you and to speak like you at all given times.
Wait, are you serious, or is this a joke, or is this for
No,
real?
it's a joke. It's just me. But wouldn't that be crazy? And one day it will be. We've actually been working on something at the moment. I had you all fooled. We've been working on something at the moment, trying to train influencers via artificial intelligence to not only speak like your favorite influencer, but to think like your favorite influencer. Well, Bark, how would you do that? I thought AI was just a gimmick. Well, think again, idiot. We've been working really hard. You can actually take the transcripts of somebody who has spoken on Twitter Spaces via, what's that program called? No, but the one that grabs the transcripts.
Fuck.
Zealous. So there's a project, or there's a company called Zealous. They'll actually transcribe a Twitter space in text. So what you'd basically do, you take your favorite influencer, you take all their times they've spent in Twitter spaces, and you grab the transcriptions from the Twitter space, like thousands of hours of text. You feed it into ChatGTP, and essentially teach ChatGPT, this is how this influencer speaks. And then you can get them to write a take, and it will deliver a take as if that influencer would say it. And then you're able to take that said take and feed it into an audio program in which you've trained it on a voice, and then create a audio message as if it was the influencer speaking. So this is something that we're working on at the moment. A little more difficult than it sounds on the surface, but thankfully, there's thousands of hours of your favorite influencers bitching and moaning on Twitter Spaces. So, we're gonna have your favorite. We're gonna have your favorite lizard as well. We're gonna get Tuck. What's funny about that?
Dude, it sounds like Scooby-Doo or some shit. Holy fuck. We got 4 fucking seconds left. Kansas City's in 38. Eagles 35. Kansas City's going to take the fucking thing home. Eagles, you're fucking a dying bird. I don't know about that, but yeah, they're taking the arrows to the fucking birds right now, dude.
Wait, Tuck. I need you to commentate the rest of the game.
All right. Okay. All right. They're lining up. It's 1st and 10. Fourth quarter. 15 seconds left on the clock before they got to start the play. 6 seconds to go. Holy shit. Is he going to throw it? He's going for the Hail Mary. Holy fuck. He's going to get sacked. Holy shit. He's going for the Hail Mary. Holy shit. And the game's fucking over. The game's over. The Chiefs won, baby. The Chiefs fucking won. The double champ, baby. The double fucking... They won twice, right? They won. The double fucking champ, baby. They're here. Chiefs fucking won. If you bet Eagles, you got fucking wrecked.
All right, it's over. It's over. Move on now.
Okay,
Let's
the
move on.
hive mind.
Super Bowl results.
There we go. Congratulations. The hive mind can go back to their 9 to 5s. They can go to bed. They can wake up tomorrow questioning why they make barely enough to survive, and then even that is being taxed and printed out into infinity and being devalued as the day goes on. And they see somebody driving down the street in a Bugatti, even though it would take them several lifetimes to afford that one car without spending any money at all. And yet they continue to go and work their 9 to 5 and pay their taxes. What's up, Ethan?
No, I like stats, right? Just a quick example. If you're someone making 100K salary, right, and if you save 10%, if you're not gaining any interest on that, if you save 10% of that salary a year, it's going to take you 100 years to save up to $1 million, okay? And yeah, that's $1 million in today's world. Is genuinely, it's fucking nothing compared to the money that's being circulated in today's world. It's I can't share the secret sauce. I don't want. Like I said, like I
Yeah.
like keeping people underneath my thumb. Where that's the game plan.
Okay. Well, I don't think you have anyone under your thumb, Ethan. But what I will say is there is a legitimate concern, the fact about when you look at money and when you look at people who are able to accumulate large sums of money, they're not playing by the typical rules that the school system teaches you and the world teaches you. They're actually moving in their own they're like levitating. They're moonwalking, as I would say, and not doing anything illegal, just doing things outside of the box and understanding that working a 9-to-5 job, paying your taxes. I mean, pay your taxes, definitely pay those. But working your 9-to-5 and doing the same bullshit is not the way to achieve El Lamborghini. That's not how you get the Lamborghini. That's actually not how you, I guess you could call it, escape the hive mind, if you will. So, Ethan, you didn't watch the game. You didn't watch the game at all. What have you been doing? You've just been sitting in Twitter Spaces, so obviously way more. Obviously, you've been spending your time way more efficiently. Would you consider this Twitter Space more efficient than watching the Super Bowl?
No chance. I'm always multitasking when I'm on these fucking spaces. If you're only on Twitter Spaces, just fucking listening to other motherfuckers talk, then you're wasting time as well. You're part of that hive mind. You gotta multitask. Learn how to multitask.
Part of the hive mind. Okay. Well, what about enjoying yourself? I know we talked the other day. I said, what if you worked a
You gotta have
13-hour
balance in
day?
your life.
If you worked a 13-hour day and then you wanted to come back home and enjoy your life and just spend 30 minutes watching Netflix, you told me that I was a slave mind if I did that. You still stand by that claim?
It depends what you're using that 13 hours for. Like, because I've been in the past working construction, working 12 hours a day, 7 days a week. And like when you're indulged 100% in that life, like, it can be hard to break out of that. Right? You can get comfortable. Right? That's the number one thing that your brain wants at the end of the day is that comfort. But you gotta be able to realize that and use it to your abilities more so.
Use it to your abilities? What the hell does that mean? What if I just want to enjoy myself? Ethan, okay, I work hard 13 hours a day. I come home. I had to deal with bullshit all day. Okay, I had to listen to Ethan bitch and moan in spaces, connectivity issues. I had, the fucking UFOs being shot down in Canada. Yeah, I got to deal with all this bullshit on a daily basis. I want 30 minutes to just completely unplug and go potato brain. I want to play 2 games of COD, 2 games of Call of Duty. I'm not as good as I once was. Now there's like 14-year-olds who are kicking my ass again. The full circle of life. They got their Doritos and their Mountain Dew out. That used to be me. There'd be some 30-year-old who got home from work. He just wants to relax, and I'm running like a silence fucking ninja class, and I'm just fucking wrecking him. Now I'm that guy that's getting wrecked. What if I just want to do that, though? Just 20 minutes, 30 minutes after a long day? I'm a hive mind slave.
Yeah, pretty much. If you're using all your time and energy to help someone else compared to using that towards yourself, then yeah, I believe that you are part of the system. You're part of that hive mind. If you are part of this, right, it's key to realize that, so then you can use every waking hour when you're not inside that to be able to break out of it, right? That's like, I'm not trying to sound like a tinfoil hat, but it genuinely is. It's in front of your eyes, right? People are spending all their time and effort working for someone else for a very small amount of dollars. That's just being, like you said, it's being printed into infinity, and they have 100% control over it. Like, it's.
Oh boy, people don't like when you talk about this stuff. That's what I found out.
Because realization is a scary thing. People start to realize their brain starts to short wire because a lot of people are agents of the Matrix. That's one thing you got to look out for as well, right?
So we're checking out the YouTube chat at the moment. All these hive minds in here. Actually, I think these are some of the most critically thinking people on the face of the internet. Someone says, can you listen to Barker Bite on Twitter and watch him on YouTube at the same time and be successful? Only one way to find out. Some people are now saying yes. They're saying Battlefield is better than Call of Duty. I have no opinion on that. Look, I have no opinion. If I'm going to play video games, I play like 1 hour a year. So whatever is currently loaded up, that's what I'm going to play.
Would you be a hive mind if you kept listening to other people and ignoring what it is that you really want to do? If you listen to Ethan when he says, don't watch Netflix because of, this guy's uncle was, Freud or whomever and wrote this book, you'd be listening to him. So you'd be a hive mind of Ethan. So just as long as you're doing what others want you to do, sheep.
No, I don't want people to follow me. I want people to take the information I give them and go and seek other information in solitude, because the true growth that you're going to have as a human is in solitude. It's not
Oh
going to
boy.
be by listening to me telling you about it.
See,
Right?
But I
You
saw
get it.
it.
well,
I
look,
saw it in
Kiss,
solitude.
it
Yeah.
either way, you're gonna like brainwash yourself. Like someone is gonna brainwash you. Everyone is trying to brainwash you in some way, shape, or form. I mean, even watching the Super Bowl, Bud Light is trying to brainwash you into drinking that piss water. So everyone is trying to brainwash you to some degree. You know, your favorite influencer is trying to brainwash you, saying that we're all going to make it. Meanwhile, the collection that they just promoted the day before, they're dumping on retail at all-time highs. So look, everyone's trying to brainwash you in some way, shape, or form. It just matters of like, what are you allowing to brainwash you? Are you going to go watch videos on YouTube about like success and mindset and like pursuing hard, difficult things and getting up when you don't feel like it, or are you going to go watch Sam Smith or whatever that fucking name is, Dance Like the Devil on the Grammys? So like those are two things that you could allow to enter into your brain. And I found that like literally just not even the less that I even entertain from like the bullshit, the more healthy my mind feels. It's like even like it's like, look, you eat McDonald's every day, you're gonna feel the impact of that. Uh, watching McDonald's or eating McDonald's like once a month or whatever is likely okay, but you eat McDonald's every single day, your body falls to lower levels. And I think if you feed your mind McDonald's, like go listen to the 99% of Twitter Spaces, go listen to the Grammys or go watch the Super Bowl. I think it's gonna melt your mind in some way, shape, or form at all. Maybe I'm being too dramatic. I don't know. Maybe I'm being too dramatic, Ethan. You think it's that impactful? You think your mind functions like the body? When you feed it good stuff, it performs better?
No, I think your mind is the receiver. Right? There's the thing about it, like our mind is very not understood right now at a high level. Like, so a lot of people don't really understand it, but people are starting to understand it. Like it's not like it's just not understood. Like the analogy I like to make is like look at it as a receiver. Like when you're in a subconscious state, you're taking in the information and you're storing it. When you're in that conscious state, you're going into your brain and relaying that information that you've stored before. All right. So if you're constantly feeding your fucking brain bullshit, all right, with what most of technology is right now, it's just feeding you complete and utter bullshit. Then you're just programming your brain to genuinely just think about this stuff all the time. It's hypnosis, right? That's the thing.
Okay, it's hypnosis. Yeah, I believe in hypnosis. I think hypnosis is a real thing, legitimately. And yeah, I mean, look, the type of content that you watch is not just random shit on the feed. It's not just random fucking shit that should pop up on YouTube. You have to curate what you watch. And it's so dangerous. Like that's why these TikToks and these shorts platforms are so dangerous, because you're no longer curating what you're watching. And yeah, it's going to appeal to you, right? Like if you love Joe Rogan and you love the podcast stuff, you're going to see more podcasts on your YouTube shorts. But every once in a while, you're going to start to see videos that change the way that you think. And it'll be warped by a massive corporation that you have no control over. So you have to be very intentional with what you consume and who you listen to and who you have muted and booted and banned on Twitter and blocked. I always say the block button is free. I'm pumping that shit out. You have people get on their high horse, like King Fudd. He's like, well, Bark, I like to work through my problem. No, fuck, dude. I'll just block T-Moss. I'd rather never hear from that individual again. What I've learned is that you allow one snake in the garden and it doesn't really matter. You still have snakes in the garden. So I've learned now that some people who are objectively, people that quite literally want the worst for you, you just need to remove them. People that do not want you to, people that actually want to see you fail need to be removed from your circle, need to be removed from your life. There's no working through them. Some people, it's unworkable, legitimately unworkable. And the worst ones are the people who appear to be your friend, but at the same time, literally want nothing from you. You have to be careful. And you might even need to show some signs of weakness in order to see their true colors. You want to see people's true colors? Show some signs of weakness. Become attackable. Grow a mustache. Do something attackable. And you'll see who really wants you to succeed and who is simply playing you, waiting for the moment to slip that knife into your back. Tuck, have you noticed people started treating you differently when you were just a reply guy to now you're a Spaces host and you're picking up momentum? Have you noticed people treating you differently?
I mean, dude, the people that would have never have taken the time out of their day to like communicate and like attack or like go after this account now have like I even had T-Moss in like my DMs earlier bitching and moaning, and he's bitching and moaning because like I made a fucking tweet last night, and you know, I stand by that tweet still. Everyone on that list is a piece of shit, and he got upset, and then he started blowing me up and like was like, come to my space. I was at work. I just saw it. I just checked the show. I'm like, what the fuck? It was in my request. I don't follow that fucking loser. He's like, oh, what did I fucking do? You won't fucking come talk. Like, and I don't even understand. I'm like, dude, why are you even talking to me? If you don't like me or any of these question mark MFers or any of us so much, then just ignore it, dude. Just ignore it. But you know what? Doesn't want to. So, I mean, yeah, dude, I've seen like the craziest shit. I mean, the people I met when I got here have all like just like I don't know, it just all like seemed to have turned their back and like shun me or some shit. Like the moment it seemed as if I set out to do something for myself instead of just being like a little floating participant in the space and not actually doing anything. It seemed like they didn't like that shit. And then we also had like I had Bryce in the comments today. He can never leave me alone after I just after apparently I made false accusations about him being a sexual harasser. But
Oh, you mean when he made
yeah,
like a derogatory comment against you,
yeah,
like a
yeah.
homophobic slur
And now he's
directly
got
towards you?
backlash and he can't stand me. And you know, it's fine. He made some like some long tweet on the thread, like on the comment, the tweet that I put out was like, oh, I'm not even, dude, it's not even worth going into. But yeah, it's funny to see this type of behavior from like so many people that would have never like taken the time, then didn't take the time, and now that it's like now that I don't know, it's like almost like tables turn, live and learn, bridges burn, bridges blow the fuck up around here. I'm not worried about fucking rebuilding any bridges. I won't. And you know, people have reached out to do that, and then they continue to talk shit. And, you know, like Liberty Square literally reached out in the DMs, was like, "Hey, let's squash this." He said that. Like Brian said that. No, so I'm good.
Yeah,
Um,
now that the floor
sure.
is down
Back to where it
70% in
was.
2 weeks. Yeah.
Oh, back. So that's the thing. I guess, I mean, how did the floor manage to go back to what, to 30, and then they celebrated. They said, "Oh, it's back to fucking 30. Look, it's 31, new all-time high." 1 week later, it's back lower than it was when I floored mine. So, yeah. I mean, maybe if you played that in December, you maybe took some profits, but looks like they're just going straight to fucking zero, and they still look like they're going through with another chain project. So, and, I'd love to see this type of shit in the space. It really just, I don't know, dude. I'm more bearish on this shit every single day. So, but I'm gonna keep showing up. I said like goodbye Web3. I was just engagement farming a little bit last night. Goodbye, Web3. Everyone's
Yeah,
like, we'll
dude.
see you in 5 minutes.
I saw the fucking yeah. All I saw was like 3 cocktail photos, and then you just loaded up the fucking machine gun, dude. That was kind of how Taipei was when Alex was here. You know the tequila shots would start at 12 noon at noon, and then it would be film time. You know, film time at 1 o'clock, which was entirely done and managed and orchestrated by me. Because Alex was running around the office, stomping Doritos into the carpet, and uh, and then yeah, at nighttime it would just be loading up the machine gun. I mean, he would literally go, and then he'd take,
Just
he'd
a
be like,
belt feed that
yeah, I mean,
motherfucker.
dude, when the
Just belt
shots are
feed.
free, they go down easy. That's what I've learned. So just fucking Don Julio on
Oh,
ice, just
yeah,
loading it
dude. I
up,
mean,
dude, just
look,
firing it off into the abyss. I mean,
Taipei.
there was one night where he literally tweeted the whole alphabet. And then he was trying to tweet from 1 to 1,000 and then got like banned at 55. They cut him off at like 55. And then he was just shooting direct shots at Zach XBT. I mean, he was literally getting like 11 likes. I mean, it was bad. It was really bad.
That was me last night.
Yeah, dude. I mean, just firing them off into the abyss. Just letting them lock and load, baby. Off into the
Dude, I wasn't
abyss.
paying for those
Sometimes it feels good,
cocktails.
though. It feels good to doesn't it feel good just to like know that your shit's going to literally reach nobody, but just lock and load anyway? Fire it off, Tuck.
Yeah. Yeah, dude, I got the full metal. I'm wasting like the FMJ rounds, the tracers. I'm wasting the explosive tip. Dude, I threw everything in that shit last night. And honestly, I didn't even get through it all. I got tired, dude. I was like, fuck, dude, the targets are gone. They're fucking bad. Just beat the fuck down, and I don't know. No one's resetting the target, dude. So I mean, yeah.
Well, what I've noticed now is we're entering the phase of Web3 and I call this phase the cannibalization phase, in which engagement is so down bad, money is so down bad, that now people are turning on those that they once loved and liked and associated themselves with in order to try to cannibalize their engagement, their attention, and their audience. And even the NFT projects, it's like, hey, how can we cannibalize that community and eat as much of them as we possibly can? Back in the bull market, when money was literally flowing like Niagara Falls, now where we are, it's no longer flowing, and people are getting desperate, and they're doing really desperate things, including like attacking others and then like trying to apologize. But even though they still won off of that engagement play, yeah, it's just I don't know. Tuck, I don't know. You think that it's the bear market that you think going into a bull market's going to fix this? Is this inherent to Web3? Are we going to see better behavior all around, or what's it going to take to fix it?
What's it gonna take to fix it? Oh my God, just regulation upon regulation upon regulation. I don't know. I don't think there is a fixing it. I think this human nature of wanting to make money and like it's the greed. It's that fucking human nature, that G word, that greed. Magic or tragic greeding, as I like to call them, is like the biggest, representation of that. It is just tragic greeding has just done what the fuck ever. From, I mean, dude, the list of things goes on from Degen Town to dude, it's absolutely atrocious. And yeah, do I think it's gonna get better with the bull? No, it's gonna get fucking worse, dude. It'll be the same fucking cycle. It'll be the same vicious cycle. It's just this vicious cycle of where people are like, I don't give a fuck what it is. Dude, you saw everyone mint that minister of NFT bullshit, the grifter of NFT bullshit. You know where that shit's at now?
What?
That shit's, dude, that below, down, back. I'm on fucking here. I'm on OpenSea right
Wasn't it
now.
an $8 mint?
Yeah.
Okay, so
But
how
I'm
much
just saying,
could it?
like,
It's below
you couldn't
$8.
have really. I'm just saying, like, dude, it's just just waste of fucking money. Just throwing money. People want to throw money They'd rather throw money in the garbage than in hopes of getting some type of profit, no matter whatever it is behind it. It's like, oh, this shit could be this money. I'm not. Hold on. Let me reset before. I'm not saying that's what grifter of NFT is doing, sending his money to some crazy. But like, you have no idea what the funds are being done with some of these projects that are spun up and then they pump and then they dump, and everyone wants to get the money. Where the fuck does that money go? Is it either in someone's pocket on vacation
Mental
to be
health,
used to be
dude.
doing?
It goes to mental health.
Yeah,
It goes to
yeah,
their mental
mental
health break. Yeah, they gotta chill in the Cayman Islands and just kind of reset. That's kind of, I think, the best use of money for founders. Look, I'm looking at these Digi Daigaku dragon eggs. You want to talk about money from the sky? I mean, these things are sitting at point 0.4. Did anybody catch one of these? Was anyone able to land one of these motherfuckers? I saw that QR code commercial. I mean, I could have made that shit in AI in 5 minutes. That had to be the worst thing I've ever seen in my life. Look, how many do we got here? There's 3,500 owners on a 10K. That doesn't seem right. How are people able to get multiple ones of these? Are they scooping them? And look at this art, dude. This looks like fucking Clash of Clans. Like, is this what we're really working with here? Is this the number
It
one?
looks like one of those bad advertisements, like when you're on like Google or I don't know, you see something and it's like one of those just shitty, like yeah, like you said,
Like
Clash
local moms
Royale
in your area?
bullshit. Yeah. Yeah,
Uh,
yeah. And you're like, what the fuck? It's like a bad version, like a shitty. It's like you're like, oh, this is like the Android version, but no, this is like the fucking. I don't even. It's like the Google phone version or something. It's horrible. It's horrible. Yeah.
Okay.
I
Well,
don't
I'm
know.
checking out the Digi Daigaku Genesis collection, which we looked at yesterday. I think it's actually fell pretty significantly. Like, oh, maybe it didn't. It was at an all-time high of 21 ETH, and now it's sitting at a 9. See, this is the weird thing about this collection. I saw this collection literally had, or this company literally had like 20 different collections. They had like the Dark Giants and like the Legends and like the Evil Legends and the Super Villains. And I don't know if you've done any research on this project. They raised $200 million in VC funding. The founder is apparently some mobile gaming legend, total nerd. Uses his face as a PFP. I mean, have you ever heard of this? I mean, they had a 200 million VC raise.
No, I heard about it like I heard someone say the name like a month ago. Never took time to look into it, and I'm not gonna take time to look into it now. I mean, look, if I'm sleeping and I fade this and it melts faces, and he does something, props to him, and hopefully it helps the fucking space. But if it's just more bullshit, and it doesn't really make a difference. It just makes us look more foolish at the end of the day if this fails now that like so many eyes saw it. I don't know. I looked at the fucking advertisement. It wasn't like very like it didn't say much about NFTs or crypto, but I just think it'll have a bad look. It'll just make things look worse if this doesn't do well. That's the angle I saw it from. I was like, oh fuck, this could look really really good if it goes well, and it could look very bad if it goes
Agreed.
fucking
I thought there was gonna be like a wallet drainer slipped in there last minute, just like fuck it, just like whoop. Just one guy in the NFL, just like before that shit ripped, just like load it up. I mean, look, they're developing a mobile game, or part of their IP that they're building is a mobile game. I don't know if you've been paying attention to what's happening in mobile gaming. Apparently, everybody on Earth having access to mobile devices is good. In giving them access to playing mobile games. Not everyone can buy a PS5 and a fucking Xbox and a custom gaming PC, but many people can't afford a mobile gaming phone that can run a low-performance title. Just in 2017, mobile gaming sat at an annual revenue of $119 billion. And now in 2023, it's since nearly tripled to $315 billion, with projections of reaching $420 billion, Lamau, in 2027. So the mobile gaming industry is becoming one of the biggest players, and those I think who cross NFTs and blockchain technology with mobile gaming, I think is going to win big. Do you play any mobile games, Tuck? Like, do you play any mobile? Don't you play like Clash Royale?
No, dude, I haven't played a mobile game since I was like, I think I was playing that pool game, and like when I was a senior boarding class, and like we're playing pool against each other, and we're betting like
Oh, eight
cash and
ball.
snack cart. Yeah, eight ball. Yeah, yeah.
You were betting
That's
cash
the
on eight ball?
fuck yeah, dude. We would be sitting in the fucking class, nothing to fucking do. Teachers have never fucking there anyways. Dude, just betting eight ball, dude. That shit was
Nothing to
fucking
do. What
lit.
about like homework or paying attention?
Yeah, yeah, right. I got fucking someone. I got like the fucking the cool nerd. I got her to fucking write that last paper you have to do. It's like, hey, like here's here's some cash. Just write this up for me.
You don't even
Okay.
need to. You don't even need to cheat off the nerds anymore, dude. You just go to ChatGTP, save all that time. Dude, fuck
That's
that.
what Kokomo's doing, dude. He's not. He's living in a whole new world.
Yeah,
I
dude,
mean,
fuck
used to
that.
you have to bribe the nerd.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. So back in the day, you couldn't cheat at all. Back in our day, I'm 24. You could be resourceful. There was websites. Now it's just ChatGTP. You don't even have to fucking no effort. That one guy, the guy, his name is One. I mean, he's like literally becoming the valedictorian of his university out in the Middle East, and nobody knows he's using ChatGTP. He went from being like a 2.5 student, and then he started using ChatGTP. Now his teacher's like handshaking him after class, like, holy shit, like I'm so proud of you. You've like turned it all around. He's like literally used ChatGTP for every single ounce of homework that he's had. Love it, dude. Love it, dude. If you're not using it, you're an idiot. Look, I want to pass it off to Hacks. Hacks has Alpha Gang Advisor. So apparently we have an
Hey,
alpha head.
what's up, fam?
And
No,
anytime someone has alpha in their bio, it's the last thing that they have. Hex, do you have any information on this Digidaigaku Super Bowl airdrop?
I do, but first off, let me say we're the Alpha Gang because we stand up for what's right in Web3. We speak out. We take care of ourselves. That's why we're Alpha. It's not because we're an Alpha group or not. We're a musical NFT collection. But
Oh,
anyways, yeah, I'm
like
the
alpha
founder of
isn't
that.
like alpha isn't like alpha,
As in
beta,
opposite
omega.
of beta, as in as in
Oh
we're
shit.
fucking chats,
Okay.
like like that. But
All
Snorkels,
right.
what's up, fam? I'm happy to see you here, Bark. Thanks
Wait.
for
Okay,
having
hold
me
on.
here.
Okay, what's going on here?
You see this? You give him one
Yeah.
opportunity.
Like what the hell?
What the hell? Like before delivering any value, it's like, what's up? Like, holy shit, good to see you. Like, holy shit, it's been so long. Like, oh my gosh. Like, oh yeah, alpha is in like alpha. Real alphas say that they're alpha. They don't demonstrate it through their actions and their presence when they walk into a room. They tell everybody.
Okay.
Okay.
We're gonna pass it back off to
Pass
Hacks.
it back off to Hacks.
And hopefully
we can get
a real take from him.
a real take from him.
Hacks, do you know anything
Hacks,
about
do you
this
know anything about this
Digidaigaku?
Digidaigaku?
Yeah, I'm sorry, bro. I just had to send my greetings. But anyways, yeah, obviously, I do know about Digi. I actually used to play a lot of MMORPGs, even on mobile back in my days. I used to be sponsored in a few, and that's where the real whaling started. Like prior to like Discord whaling, at least, like people would be in Discord fucking spending 50, 100K. With Digi, I have mixed feelings. I think they artificially pumped the floor on their Genesis just to keep speculation high and keep that fucking like more collections coming in, more airdrops for holders, and it's value dilution like 100%. But at the same time, holders are happy they're getting something new. But how many NFTs can you make, Gabe? Like, when are you gonna fucking run out of NFTs and actually produce the game? Like, actually put out something playable. So that's my take on it. I'm not really a big fan of Gabe or Igor. I think they're great at what they do. They're very successful. But I think they both try to ride the meta too much because they're not actually intact with Web3. I think they're like Web2 guys, like disguised as double agents. But yeah, that's just my take.
Okay, that's an interesting take. I agree with you in some ways, but you're saying they're Web 2 guys, like a sheep and a wolf in sheep's clothing. They're Web 2 guys trying to extract from Web 3. But have you seen like true Web 3 guys? I mean, like true degenerates. I mean, I'm starting to become bearish as fuck on true Web 3 people at this point in time. Like real Web 3 collections, like 100%. Like they don't know how to build. This is a problem. Like Web 3 MFers, they don't know how to build like actual product. They know how to talk the talk. They know how to talk the talk and like I fucking love Web3. Like Solana is like the best blockchain that's ever been created. And then 2 months later, they're on Polygon. So like I can't even trust Web3 MFers. At least these Web2 guys know how to build actual products that people will use, right? Wouldn't that make you bullish?
Yeah, for sure, bro. I'm not against you, and you're 100% right, TV. But we can't generalize like that. Just like I can't generalize like that. Like a lot of Web 2 people actually fucking know what they're doing. Like Gabe is definitely one of them. He is a genius at what he does. But I just don't fucking 100% feel like it's a Web 3 blue chip vibe collection. I feel like it's literally artificially pumped. That's why the supply was small to begin with. They really wanted to get that hype. They wanted to get that FOMO, to get that basically free marketing, because that's what happens when you pump the floor TV, right? You get free eyes on your project, IC tools, trending, everybody's talking about it. It's the FOMO hype. Let's be real, guys. Let's be real. Like, I really, really do not think that Digi is a blue chip. I don't think it's anywhere close to being a blue chip. They haven't actually put out anything fucking playable or usable yet. And until they do, I'm just going to keep, talking my shit.
I mean, yeah, they're 15 collections in. I mean, like they have like you go to their website.
Bro,
like,
how can you put out that many collections without fucking actually building one thing? Like that's just fucked up.
but what's any project that's built? I mean, you got a Clone X. All they've done is drop digital sneakers that no one gives a fuck about. I mean, can
Bro,
you
but
name
at
any
least-
project
and-
that's actually building?
Yeah, me. I fucking built the first gasless marketplace on ETH. Okay, I built the first metaverse therapy in the fucking whole Web3.
Wait, what?
We have metaverse therapy, and yeah, I'm a clinical psychologist by trade, and we have a metaverse. And rather than fucking have a screen between me and you, we're there in the metaverse and just talking, bro. And other than that, I was actually the first mint in 2022 to go over a 2 ETH floor. And that was all artificial. I didn't pump shit, bro. We didn't have no VCs. It was all fucking community driven. So don't tell me there's no builders in the space. There's fucking builders in the space.
Okay, Bob the Builder. Look, Don't you think that projects artificially pumping their floor is great for investors? I mean, look, people can actually build and they can do things, but if I'm an
It's
investor,
misleading.
I want them to
It's
artificially
misleading
pump that shit.
advertising, bro. It's misleading advertising, 100% TV. Like, how, bro? Think about it. If I fucking pump the shit out of my floor and a bunch of people FOMO in, and they don't FOMO in because of the value, they're FOMOing in because of the floor price, and they're degenerates and they're trying to make money. Like, don't get me wrong, it's still fucking on them for sure. But that's like false advertising, bro. Anybody can do that. I can sweep my collection with like 1 ETH right now, fucking pump the shit out of the floor, But I don't do it, because why the fuck would you do that? The whole point is to have a good entry so you can get more people in your community.
Maybe the whole point for you, I know a lot of people have different reasons for coming into Web3, and many of those reasons revolve around making money. And in the case of Digidagaku, this shit was a free mint, King. I mean, I didn't see it on.
Bro,
Yeah, this shit was a free
my
mint.
mint was free too. My mint was free too. But just because you mint for free doesn't mean you can't make money, bro. What do you mean? Like, look how many fucking royalties they've collected on their shit. That's a ton of fucking money.
Yeah, I mean, these are now trading for, in some cases, 20,000. I mean, just 2 hours ago, 13 ETH. These Digidagakus are absolutely. I thought they would be a rip after the Super Bowl. Perhaps that could have been a good thing. Do you think that was a good use of $6 million?
Nah, bro, because everybody just bought the rumor and sold the news, and now like there's so many listings, you know. So like it was just I don't know. It just shows you the psychology behind Web3 and traders and what they do. And like this is nothing new. We see this happening with Bitcoin before every fucking big event with Powell speaking. So it's just speculative market action, right? That's all it is. And like to spend $6 million to encourage this speculative market action when we're not fucking ready for mass adoption, guys. Like as much as I'm a supporter for mass adoption, we're not ready for it. Let's be real. If we had 500,000 people come to the space today, what the fuck's gonna happen to them, guys? Half of them are gonna get drained. The other half, they're gonna, whatever it is, right? It's just not safe. We need to actually have like default integrations into MetaMask with like Pocket Universe to actually keep like all these new Web2 people coming in safe. I think right now adoption is happening one person, one group at a time, and that's actually better because you can take the time to educate these people.
Well, $800 just got dropped from the fucking sky with these dragon boxes. The interesting thing is I haven't met a single person who was able to actually snag one of these, which is interesting. We're also seeing a concentration of ownership down to 36% unique ownership, which is also interesting. It seems like these, I don't know if they were fairly distributed or what. If you were able to get your hands on them, just money from the sky, that seems like a good thing. But you're saying that we're
For
not ready
sure.
for mass adoption? I mean, the
No,
degenerates are gonna hate.
honestly,
They're
bro.
getting angry. I'm already getting DMs about you, hacks. People are
Bro,
pretty
let them,
upset that
let
you're
them.
saying that.
If you get hate, it means you're saying something right, and that's why we're the alpha again, because we're activists. We all speak out. I don't know if you know Rasang, but she's another very vocal member of AG, and that's what we do, bro. Like when we see fucked up shit in the space, we talk about it, and then when we see good things in the space, like Snorkels, that's why I said hi to him. This guy's 16. He's hustling out of Iran. You know what I mean? Like
Wait, he
that's
told me
the
he was.
project I
He
want to
told me he was
support, bro.
10.
No, bro, he's like 16, 15 maybe.
Oh shit, snorkels.
16.
But
Okay.
yeah, he's 16.
Well,
But yeah, TV. Honestly, bro, like I really love this discussion, and they did definitely, give a lot of people money back, right? Point 0.4, point 0.5 ETH airdrop. It's not the first time. Same thing happened with villains. I told everybody in the gang to fucking get on that shit, and it was just luck, bro. It was just luck. Like you either hit the pre-mint or you didn't, and if you hit the pre-mint, you made money. If you didn't, then you just fucking either FOMO'd in or watched from the sidelines. I actually got in at like point 0.3. I flipped it at 0.55, and I got the fuck out. Didn't look back because I know the shit was gonna happen. I knew the dragons were gonna come and then the villains were gonna get slept on.
okay. So, do you know what these boxes actually do? I mean, the art is god awful. It literally says what's inside, and then just
Bro,
steals
it's
our
like
intellectual property.
they have like a whole burning shit where it's like you reveal your hero, you unmask him, you do that. It's bullshit, bro. Like none of it actually brings any real value.
Hmm. Any real value? What about potential future value, long-term value? Because they have 200 million just sitting pretty. I mean, they could literally. I mean, they just burned 6 million on a. If I had 200 million, I'd run my own Super Bowl commercial. I don't know what it would be.
Let me tell
Maybe
you
me just like doing like a dance or something. But I would definitely
let me
buy.
tell you a really powerful quote. TV. We were supposed to bring millions of people to maybe thousands of NFTs, but instead we're bringing millions of NFTs to thousands of people, bro. And that's just wrong. And that's what Gabe is pushing. That's what Igor is pushing. Every time there's a new meta, he can't wait to hop on it, bro. Like when the Japanese meta was going off, this guy started typing in Japanese and shit. When checks was going off, he's like, oh, Igor checks is coming next, right? Like, come on, guys. Like, why are we supporting this shit?
So there's too many NFTs. I agree with you. There's a huge supply and demand problem. Like literally, demand could never be lower, and the supply could never be higher. There's enough profile pictures in Web3 for every human on Earth. Like legitimately, we actually might be approaching that number. Way too many NFTs being produced with actual no utility, no demand, and that is an issue. And when you have too much supply, like and demand this low, I mean, what do you expect to happen? People look around Web3. The participation has never been lower. People look around on OpenSea. You just look at the top projects that are trending. It's the same bullshit. It's doodles. It's moonbirds. It's just like nothing new being created. What's it going to take to kick us back into the bull market, Hex? Is it more? Is it something within Web3? Is it going to be something on the global financial system, or what's it going to be?
Well, obviously, legacy markets bottoming out, like that has to happen, right? Like the SPX and ES, like that has to fucking actually bottom the fuck out for us to, properly start moving back up and stay back up. I think anything till then is just like a temporary relief rally. I think maybe the markets will actually get better, like, after April. I'm still like kind of bearish till April, to be honest, just because usually when the quarter two reports come out, like shit hits the fan, as we saw last year. But honestly, bro, I think like we just need to keep doing what we're doing. The bad players are gonna get eliminated, like slowly, whether they're founders in crypto coins or NFTs, it doesn't matter. And the real are gonna prevail, bro. The real are gonna prevail. The people who are actually fucking adding value to the space, helping the shit move forward, rather than just trying to pump their bags or pump their holders' bags alone. If that's like the only thing they're doing is just pumping their holders' bags through Ponzonomics, that's another big issue, and it just brings stigma to the space. So I don't know, bro. I think it's going to take time. I think it's going to take time. I don't think we're ready yet. I don't think we've actually completely bottomed out on Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana. None of this shit. I think Solana is easily going to go back to $8, $9. Like right now, it's the euphoria running high, and people are thinking it's going to go back to 30. It's going to go back to 50. I really don't think so, bro. I think it's going back under 15 very soon.
I always said what kicked off the bear market was the people when Solana was at like $220. Yeah, all the people on the timeline had to deal with their bullshit. It was like, if you love Solana at 220, you're gonna love it at 500. I mean, Alex was literally running Solana to $1,000 chance. I had to literally put him on mute for like a week. So I think that those types of things and that type of behavior where everything can only go up, it's definitely an issue here in Web3, and we still see it. I mean, we literally still see it. I mean, even with like a kid called Beast last night, which is still, it's literally had some massive gains. I mean, now the holders are becoming slightly delusional already. I mean, we just like to see what happens when collections start to pump. They don't ask questions. Even in the case of Bonk Token, which has a massive run up from literally thin air. As the run up was happening, nobody asks questions. Nobody asks the fundamentals. What is this? Let's look into this. But then slightly after everything crashed back to zero. Now all this information is coming out. People are pissed. Apparently there was some fuckery happening in the back scenes where people knew that there's this jelly bean collection that's a total rug on Solana that got a bigger airdrop than Solana monkey business. So people now start to ask questions in the bear market, but it's good. I think that's why we need an extended bear market. I've said on record, we're literally not ready for another bull market. We haven't learned our lessons yet. I still see the same bad behavior.
I agree with you 100%, man. You hit it on the head, and I actually got into both those plays. Bonk and sorry, what was the other thing you said? I'm forgetting the name already. But yeah, I got in early. I made my 4 or 5x, and I got the fuck out because I knew it was a Ponzi. And then the other one, sorry, what did you say? TV? What was the other thing you mentioned?
What it said? Jelly beans. Was it jelly bean collection?
No. Like not about Bonk. You mentioned something else.
Yeah, I have short-term memory.
Bro, me too.
I'm a goldfish.
Bro, sorry. Word, bro, me too. But anyways, let's get to the hands. We've been hogging the conversation, but it's nice to meet you, TV. It's nice to meet you, Ape Strong together.
Imagine saying you spread alpha and you have short-term memory loss. He continues saying alpha, and I'm not hearing any alpha being spread whatsoever. It's disappointment.
Ethan, I'll give you the best alpha. Your PFP is never gonna be worth more than like my shoe, bro.
That's what I think of that.
Wait, why, Hacks? Do you know King Fudd, the captain of that ship?
Yeah, I know King Fudd. I'm just joking because it's a Solana NFT. I'm just joking, guys. I don't actually mean it. King Fudd's a cool guy. He's building. He fucking did a lot for his project.
Don't backpedal
Yeah,
now,
backpedaling.
King. You're rocking that fucking weird ass PFP.
Weird ass PFP. Are you talking about me or him, bro?
I've never seen anyone rock that PFP before in my life. Hacks. You're the first time I'm seeing it. I'm bearish.
You're the first person to see Rock a Clone X, bro. What?
Yes.
Seems like a pretty dead community.
Well, yeah, the floor price is dumping, but our community is fucking strong, bro. We're huddling up, bro. We're coming together, clones united. It's the truth. And let me tell you guys something. My PFP actually used to belong to the CCEO of Artifact, so it's like one of the rarest clones in the collection. So Ethan, if you want to talk trash about my PFP, bro, like maybe you get a PFP that isn't worth like $26.50, you know?
Wait, that's misinformation, Hacks.
Misinformation.
That's misinformation, Hacks. Like you
27.
can admit that floor price is falling. You can't call
I'm
it
not
right
about
floor
alpha,
price.
bro. Okay, guys. Okay, 3 months ago it was $26.50. All right, my bad.
Dude, today's price is not yesterday's price though, King. You know this. You're Mr. Fucking. I'm early. I got a fucking child, weird 3D fucking rendered little kid looking thing. I mean, look, dude. That thing is creepy. It's got a rose in its mouth, blue laser. What's going on, Hacks? Like, come on, it's time to convert, King. It's time to convert.
Bro, wow, what's your PFP? Tuck?
Oh, I don't have to shill.
I'm
It speaks
actually
for
gonna follow
itself.
you. I'm gonna follow you, bro. But I want to know because it looks
Fun
funny,
it,
bro.
dude. It's worth like 420. Like it's 420 every day, motherfucker. I'm blazing
Let's
around this bear market.
let's
You're
It's
be real,
actually
rocking
like
some
guys.
fucking.
it's a stable coin. They've like locked that NFT to $420. It's basically it's like more stable than the U.S. economy. Look, I'm looking at the CloneX floor at the moment. This shit looks like a water slide. I'm looking for splashdown for all time highs of average of 20. What are we looking at? 24 ETH. Not looking good, King. Now we're sitting at a pretty 4.5. I
Oh,
mean,
bro,
literally,
it's
they could
not.
make LeBron rock this thing. They could make Serena Williams. But yet they continue to make virtual sneakers. I saw they're on virtual sneaker like number 15 now. I was in the CloneX space the other day. What was the name of it? Like it's literally called Bad Take. It's the largest CloneX space on Twitter. There was 20 people in there. And I go up on
Nah,
stage and I
bro.
asked them,
Stop
I was
hating,
asking
man.
them, I was like,
Stop
hey, has
hating, bro.
CloneX done anything except make a virtual like apartment and sneakers that no one actually wants? And they said no. So
Yo, okay, let me give you guys, let me get something straight. I was in Bad Take. There was like 60 of us, first of all, okay? Second of all, is yeah, our bags are dumping, bro, and things are bad, and it doesn't look like it's bottoming out anytime soon. Like, I'm gonna be real with you guys, but I got this clone for like 7.5 ETH, and the floor on it 17 because of the blue lasers. So like, fuck it, I'm still gonna be in profit no matter what I sell at, so it doesn't matter. I'm
Yeah,
rocking
but
the
that's if you
TNT,
have a
I'm rocking the
buyer on
clones.
the other end. That's how NFTs work. Just because there's a
For
floor,
sure.
can you have
No,
liquidity? How long would it take you? Could you sell that thing right
bro,
now?
yeah,
17?
100%,
No, not
100%. I already
17.
have
Not
offers for
seven.
like
Not
15,
17.
14. No, 15,
14. It's
14.
not
Yeah.
17, King. It's not
But
17.
but
I'm
the
telling you.
floor, I said the floor is 17, bro. And listen,
The
anyways,
floor
I'm not selling
price
it right now.
is
I'm
not
not selling
your
it right
trade's
now.
price. Okay.
Let me tell you something. I'm not selling it right now. And even though there's only 60 people in that space, it's because, bro, those are fucking 60 really well connected people who are chill, who are fun to network with, who are my homies. I'm actually meeting all of them in real life, like between Canada and LA, you know? So it's a good
Second
team to have
question. Listen, I
access
need
to.
to cut you off. Listen, are you from Canada?
Yeah, I am. Well, what's up?
Yeah, I could tell you're from Toronto, right? You sound like a Toronto man.
From Montreal. He's
Are you
got a
saying
French Canadian accent.
are you saying I'm a road
okay,
man, bro?
holy,
Is that what's
okay,
going on?
little Canadian
Look,
reunion. You guys can go drink your maple
I'm to
syrup
bust
and
out
be
the maple
cold.
syrup. Oh,
You can go
Or
get
y'all maple syrup, we
You can
chat or
go be
trees
wet
in
and
the
cold
back.
together. I mean, nothing says the metaverse hacks like driving and actually meeting up in a physical location. That's how you know a digital community is unstoppable when they actually have to drive and go meet up to a
TV.
physical location.
TV. I'm meeting
We're
up
gonna
with
go
the
into the
clones and
beach.
the apes, bro. I'm not meeting up with AG.
Dude,
AG,
I
bro, the
look, I
metaverse
say one thing
MMA,
about
bro.
maple syrup and people start getting pissed, dude. That's the thing about Canadians, dude. They're just, they're all nice on the news. You're like, wow, Canadians are amazing. And then you're like, hey,
Or
poutine is not that great. Like poutine is actually kind of disgusting. And then all of a sudden
No,
they're like,
no,
bro, you've never had good poutine.
no, I agree.
that's facts,
I
bro.
hate poutine. I hate poutine, but I like beaver tails. I don't like poutine actually.
Yo,
Pause.
wait. How is gravy and fries and cheese disgusting, but beaver tails is not? Like, can you please explain
Or
that to me?
gravy makes the fries
Kiss.
salty. Yes, yes.
Kiss. You eat beaver tails?
Okay, no,
Is
it's
PETA
not. It's
okay
like
with that?
churros. No,
Is
it's
P-
churros. It's churros, but in like a big, like it's like a crepe. But then you could put Nutella on it. You could put
All
marshmallows
right.
on
Well,
Okay,
it.
listen. Maybe
listen,
they should come up with
you
a
gotta
different
clarify that shit.
name because you said beaver tails and I was in
It
tears.
looks like a beaver.
All I
Because
started
I
thinking
know
about is this
motherfuckers that actually
Animal
ate
Planet
beaver tail before.
commercials
I don't
where
think
they're
you can
killing
eat a
them.
beaver tail. I think it'd be more of like a weapon or like for hiking in the snow.
No, like the Mi'kmaq, like in Newfoundland, like that's like that actually that happened in the past. Like so, as soon as she said beaver tail, I was like, whoa, like hold on, pause. Right?
Well, people say they would never eat a beaver tail. That's cruel. They would never do that. And then 20 minutes later, they go through Chick-fil-A and get like 3 spicy chicken sandwiches. So, it's just a little bit backwards, like the CloneX holders. Look, I like CloneX. I've always liked
Yo, stop
CloneX.
funning my
The
fans,
art
bro. They're already dumping
the
me.
art is amazing. I love 3D art. I mean, it's so good. But the one thing though is they've got Nike in their back pocket. Actually, no, Nike has CloneX in its back pocket. I mean, that alone is like enough to be slightly bullish. I mean, if Nike was smart,
For sure. And the artist, bro. The artist is so fucking bullish. What do you mean? Like, he's literally one of the most bullish artists in the space, you know? Like with the drip is fucking sick, bro. Come on, you gotta admit that's like the best 3D human PFP art
Okay, you
on the
don't have to
fucking
shill
market
it.
right now.
No one's buying it from this
Bro,
space. I can
bro,
promise
my
you that.
bag's already
No one's
empty,
gonna
bro.
go.
Trust me,
No one's
bro.
gonna go buy it from this
Bro,
space.
I have like three of these motherfuckers, bro. Trust my bag's already so down bad, bro. I'm not trying to pump anything. Nobody in the space like should buy clothes. Not right now, at least. Wait for them to bottom out if you're gonna buy. It's not looking good, boys. You know.
Where are these
Hacks,
going?
if you those things off for tax season, send one over.
Bro, I live in Dubai right now. I don't even fucking pay taxes, bro. It's just a straight loss, bro. This is like a straight. My
All right,
bags are going
all
down
right,
the
just
drain, dog.
chill. No one asked where you live. No one asked where you live. You could have just went along with it. You said you just wanted to, flex. I get it, King. You can't smoke weed there. Can you smoke weed and be successful, Hacks?
Yes, and I smoke weed in Dubai and be successful, bro. What's wrong with that?
Wait, what?
Oh
You can
shit.
smoke weed in Dubai?
Bro, you can do anything in Dubai if you're just connected
Bro,
enough, bro.
why
All
didn't
the
you lose the
places here,
Toronto man's accent yet, though?
bro. What the fuck?
Not
I
the
live.
Montanian. It's like
Listen,
Quebecois.
no, I'm not from Cuba. I'm actually Palestinian originally. I'm Arabic.
Said
I was born here in Dubai. I moved to Canada when I was like fucking maybe like 9 years old, and I lived there for almost 17 years. So
In
you know,
Toronto,
it's
right? Like in the Toronto
no,
area.
no. I lived in BC. I've been into Toronto enough times, but I lived in BC and Alberta.
I'm in BC right now, Vancouver.
Okay, I guess
Let's
we're gonna go around
go.
the room and everyone can say where they're from and what their favorite food is and what their favorite color is and what they want to be when they grow up. When I grow up, I want to be a TikToker. That's what I want to be. I want to be a
Bro, you
professional
don't need to
Fortnite
grow up to
player.
do that. You can be a TikToker when you're like 6 years old, bro.
All right, listen, Hacks. You're not spreading any alpha. If you're gonna cut off people, you need to spread some alpha. Shut the fuck up. Thank you.
Ethan.
No, I think that's
Uh,
no. Actually, Ethan, I think you're being unfair to our guest. Look, Hacks is. I've never seen Hacks in this space before, and I'm super bullish when we get newcomers around here and give them opportunities to just hang out and chat and share their knowledge, and we can all learn something from him. So I guess my question for you, Hacks. I mean, we've had a great conversation so far. I guess, like, if you had to give one piece of advice for people navigating this bear market, a lot of people are down, a lot of people are struggling, and they're looking for a play or just maybe even just some like guiding principle. What would be your biggest piece of advice for people right now?
make friends with people who are.
Fucking idiot. Yeah. So thank you guys for tuning in to the Barker Bite Show. I think one of the biggest things that I'm learning about these live spaces is that they have massive opportunity to bring people together and offer different types of opinions in live chat. I saw intern was going crazy here, so it's amazing to bring people together. We're gonna learn how to uh, even make these even better. So if you have any suggestions, continue to please drop them. It makes us perform better. It makes us push harder. And yeah, we're just gonna keep doing it. So we're doing Barker Bite now every day, and we're gonna be doing Pontification every day. And or at least that time frame. We do that nighttime space. So Barker Bite will be duo streamed, and then the one at nighttime is usually around 2 hours, 2.5 hours, where we can chat, break it down. We can't watch any more copyrighted material. YouTube literally sniped us. They sniped us out of thin air. So no more copyrighted material, but we will be having fun in YouTube. But with that being said, any feedback, any suggestions, you can comment here, or you could head over to our Instagram, and you could send us a message on Instagram. That's where we're doing a lot of stuff, interacting with the community on there. When food video in Taipei, I don't know. We could do that. You guys want to see what food we're eating? That could be, um, that could be cool. Yeah, we need 1K subs to do the custom emojis. Somebody said, when is Alex coming back? I don't know. I don't know when he's coming back. Barker Bite, let's fucking go. Yeah. What did somebody say? Yeah. Okay, we can maybe do a food in Taipei video. We've been focusing on AI a lot. Seems to be really cool. Okay, with that being said, thank you all for tuning in. We'll see you if you're in the US tomorrow morning. If you're in the Eastern world, we'll see you tonight. Ciao. Who the fuck is still here? Who the fuck is still here? Yeah, we're just chilling. We're just working. Just keep it rolling. I don't know. Listen to music, chill. leave the chat open. Still 8 crazy motherfuckers in here. We're here. Just working. We got an early morning. We're shifting to be way more early now. Waking up at 7. Working. Breakfast. Workout. Stream. lunch, filming content, strategy, editing content, strategy, late night space, cleanup, repeat.
Today I'm
Five motherfuckers still in here. Who's active? I am. All right, the fucking fakes are gone. But that doesn't mean very much because you can never really know who's a fake. That's the thing. Until some crazy shit happens in your life, you don't really know who the fakes are. It's dangerous. You got to be careful in Web3. You really do got to be careful in Web3. I think there's a lot of landmines still waiting around. People that you thought you could trust completely, even in just life. It's not exclusive to Web3, but in life, there's people who will say they want the best for you and say they're your friend and all this type of shit, but they're just waiting for the exact moment to backstab you. And that's not fatalistic, it's just being realistic. You got to be careful. Just be careful. That's it. I learned a lot I've learned a lot like the past month about people, even people that I went to high school with and shit, just crazy. So just keep your circle small, keep your circle tight, keep people around you that want the best for you, audit them, learn as much as you can about them, study them, and make sure you know who you can and can't trust. And when it comes to valuable information, personal information about your life, I would advise not telling it to anybody. Like, legitimately, keep some things away from everybody, like only for you, and maybe your immediate family, maybe. But outside of that, we'll see you on pontification time, 9 a.m. What is it? 8 a.m. Eastern. We'll see you at 8 a.m. Eastern, fam. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for hanging out. See you, Sam. See you, Wes. See you, Game Center. Mizal, Debbie, Koflox. Ciao.